Bisa gitu ya Bang. Oke. Oh ya, poi nasıl hareket ediyorsun? Oh my God, why none is working? Oh my God, none of them working?
Sure, but I let the WWE Universe go that last week LA Knight jumped past it. That's why LA Knight took on Birdo. Fans will finally have their number. And the best part.
Get surrounded by the goons, so take on the posse and splash mouth, you heard? Come on! Watch me do it, bitch! Who's in here? Versus here, man! Schedule boys ball! Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, bring it to get this modified zone. It's the battle to the bell winner, the radioactive posse, Danny Party every night, celebrating life. You might lose yours trying to take mine. I don't make threats, I make promises. Headshot, shot, take a shot, kill, confirm, that's a positive.
Of the gods. Follow on Instagram I am the barber of the gods because we are here for a historic hair versus hair match. The first time it's ever occurred.
It's the
Summer
Aldora
of
flying.
I've been waiting
Splash,
for
stop and
this one,
sliding.
Brad. I want to see who gets their hair chopped
Gandoles
off.
comiendo while y'all do less.
Well, you know what, Chris Russo? The bad blood between these two individuals has been palpable. It's been rising. It's been building for some time now. We're going to see it culminate here in just mere moments.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, Allday,
Brad Gilmore, be thankful that your perfectly coiffed hair is not up for shearing tonight. But for one of these two individuals, bald is going to somehow be beautiful. Well, I will tell you what, I'm glad that my hair is not on the line. If your hair was on the line and you lost, it'd be an improvement for you. But that is my actual barber. That is the barber of the gods. He's also the barber of the boat. But we're going to see Will Allday, Danny Limelight. For those of you who don't know, if you don't understand what a hair versus hair match is, it's pretty simple. The loser after the match, immediately after the bell sounds, will have their head shaved. And now here we go. Will Allday and Danny Limelight. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
What that is really smart. Russo, you saw Will Allday had a little stutter step there, may have hurt his left knee. Danny Limelight went immediately for a hold.
These two have gone back and forth in so many mind games between the two, and it all culminates here tonight.
We are sold out here at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena for the 11th edition of the Summer Spectacular known as the Summer of Champions.
Ooh.
Last year at this very event, Danny Limelight defended his Empire State Championship against Ryan Davidson in one of the great cage matches of all time. And Will Allday has been Summer of Champions icon as well, unifying the reality of wrestling and Texas championships at this very event when he main evented against Cam Cole, and now they find themselves in a precarious position. Oh my goodness, right in front of our Barber of the Gods.
How embarrassing would it be for Will Allday, who is everybody's favorite champion here, has to be sat down in front of the Barber of the Gods and get those luscious locks sheared right off.
Well, it could happen. It very well could happen. We saw Danny Limelight cut off some of Will Allday's hair. We saw him knock his tooth out. These two men battled each other at a sneaker store. Carolina, this has been one of the most brutal rivalries I can remember.
Oh, this has been one of the biggest escalations I've ever seen in a long time. And for me, Danny is here to prove a point. I'm ready to see who gets their hair chopped off.
Well,
honestly.
Will Allday going up top. And a missile drop kick from the top rope.
Little hesitation, though.
This is what I like to see from Will Allday, trying to prove that he's going to stand up to a bully.
A bully?
Yeah, I mean, Danny's been bullying him.
It was Will Allday who snuck attacked Danny Limelight while he was shopping for shoes.
I think only one person got their tooth ripped off, and that was Will Allday, right?
Sometimes you got to be taken down a peg or two. Be humbled.
Well, you know what? When you talk about being humble, Danny Limelight had a great start to the year here at Reality of Wrestling. Winning that Battle to the Bell ladder match, but since then has not really been able to find his footing in the success and victory column. This would be a marquee match for him to win for a variety of reasons, but mainly to keep his follicles.
Yeah, and those follicles are actually really important for him. I mean, he's a Hollywood star, does a lot of movies and acting on the side. Losing his hair would be something that he can't afford right now.
Yeah, you don't book too many roles bald, brother.
You know how long it takes to turn around your fortunes, Brad? 3 seconds, that's it. 3 seconds away from taking care of Will Allday's mane.
Oh, damn. Will Allday Danny Limelight going for the cover on Will Allday. Now remember, this is not a no disqualification match. Although a stipulation is on here, you still have to abide by the rules of the referee. Pinfalls, submissions have to take place inside the ring, so if Danny Limelight gets himself disqualified or counted out, he still loses the match and his hair.
Danny said one of the reasons why is because he wanted to do the hair versus hair match is because he's so confident that he can win. His hair is everything to him.
He's like Pusha T. The power is in his hair.
You know, one thing we haven't seen yet, but always seems to follow around Danny Limelight, that hammer, that from the Battle of the Bell. Where is it? Where could it be?
Well, you know what? Danny Limelight, I don't think, wants to find himself in any position to get potentially disqualified in this contest. I think Danny Limelight's going to do what he needs to inside that 18 by 18 in order to get a W, and he's going to let God sort it out.
Yeah, he has to. Can you imagine Danny with a bald eagle?
But you know what? At the very same time, Will Allday, you know, he is known for his charisma, obviously, and his in-ring acumen, but I don't know if he'd love the balding. Oh, look at that. Choking him out again. Going for that hold.
Oh, man. Will Allday's hair is slowly slipping away. Oh, he's not letting go. He's pounced like a tiger. Look at that.
Wow,
Center
oh
of
my
the
gosh.
ring.
Like a predator. Once you sink in those claws, they're not coming undone.
Will Allday is center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Will he tap out or will he pass out to this hold from Danny Limelight? Oh, look at that. Swiveled his hips, got to knees. Able to get some of that off.
Oh. Will has been struggling so far this entire match.
Danny's been bringing the offense. There's no doubt about it. Will Allday is going to have a come-from-behind victory.
Oh.
Well, it is a hair versus hair, but I think pulling hair is still not within the rules.
I
Come
haven't
on,
seen
Will Allday.
pulling
Wait a
hair in a
minute.
long time. Oh.
Both men going for the same thing. Laid out in the center of the ring. Our official beginning a count of 10.
Well, what happens if they both get counted out?
I guess they both go bald.
I don't think anybody signed up for two baldies.
Of course you would say that.
You know, speaking of hair, Danny has devil horns, looks like. His braids are popping out. Oh.
Does look a little devilish as these two continue to brawl right there in the center. And look at those right hands, overhand rights from Will Allday, but that spinning back kick to the solar plexus, slowing down. Oh, man, look at that.
Oh. There we go. I'd like to see that from Will. Build some momentum. Break Danny Limelight down.
Oh, my gosh.
Good Lord, the velocity and the veracity of that flying forearm from Will Allday. Going up there on the second rope. Danny thought he's going for the disaster kick. And he walks right into a moonsault off the second rope.
There we go.
Oh,
Two, and three. Oh. A second away from re-upping his hymn subscription was Danny Limelight.
Will nodding his head. He's really feeling himself right now. Very confident.
Yeah, Will Allday better stop thinking about his future Garnier Fructis commercial opportunities and stay on top. And that's what happened. Gave Danny Limelight a little too much time to recuperate. And now it's Danny's turn. Are we going to see him go flying? Whoa.
Wait a minute, these two up there in a precarious position. Danny Limelight going to the top rope. What is he thinking? A frog. Wow! Frog splash. That's got to be wrong. 1, 2.
No more
three.
here.
Oh, no. Will Allday find a way to get a shoulder up, and these two are really laying it all on the line here at Summer Champions. Oh, Danny Limelight going for that.
Give me the loot.
Going for a little pedigree.
Whoa!
Cover!
No! Wow.
Goodbye, Will Allday's
That's
hair.
all.
Will got out of that by a split hair.
Danny grabbing him by that mane, that luscious mane of Will Allday.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh!
Big fat autograph to the middle of the ring. No ref.
Where's the ref?
No ref.
Where's the ref?
Danny should be bald. Crowd counting up to 7. The autograph, it only took 1, but tonight at 1 was not enough for Will Allday, the referee. Referee trying to get himself. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Give me the loot. Give me
Give
the
me
loot.
the loot. A trapped on pedigree cover. 1,
That's
2.
it.
No, not enough. Nobody has ever kicked out of Give Me the Loot until Will Allday. Wow.
Whoa.
Oh!
Oh, no.
This is it.
Are we about to see Danny Limelight?
Oh, my gosh.
This is it. Danny's about to lose his hair.
Look at that from Will. Oh!
Oh, no.
wait a minute.
Now he's it's ready. Time.
2, 3, Danny Limelight has lost. And there you see the shears of the barber of the gods. We're about to get a haircut, Chris Russo.
No, the springs from the
anticipating. Oh, wait. Will's got some scissors. Will's got some scissors.
Will did say he was going to cut off those braids, those nappy braids, whatever the case. Oh, man.
And there goes the hair of Danny Limelight.
Well, Brittany, we have made it to tonight's main event. And right out of the gate, I've already got goosebumps. This match could main event any of our major shows here at the Reality of Wrestling. And we are getting it on free TV.
We really are. I mean, the bounty hunter himself, Brian Keith, is here representing Swisha House as he does, going against somebody who's very well known at the Row Nation. And this is, I mean, for me personally, Christmas has come early.
I've got to agree with you there, but let's face the facts here really quick for 1 second. Brian Keith showing the colors that we never thought we'd see from him just a few weeks ago. He cost Will Allday the chance to regain his Reality of Wrestling championship by helping Mysterious Q in that cage match and basically granting him, just giving the championship back to Mysterious Q. Will Allday did not take lightly to that, and this is why this was Will Allday's request per the Summer of Champions match. And now Allday finally gets to put his hands on the black heart of the Row. Between these two competitors is about to come to a head here. And this is as main event as we get here at the Row.
It really does. And oh, look at these two meeting face to face. Isaac breaking it up.
He's making sure that we're going to go and keep it in the ring here in tonight's main event. But quite frankly, I have no idea how we're going to be able to contain this within the no DQ, no countout rules that we have for professional wrestling.
Here's the thing, is you don't contain somebody like Brian Keith. You don't contain somebody like Will Allday. They're going to go where they want to go, and then once the 1, 2, 3 happens, we will see who is standing on top.
The man with the black halo, Brian Keith, slow to make his approach to the ring. And this is an attitude that we have never really seen from Brian Keith in the past. He has always been all about cowboy up, and he's always been about the Row Nation. But something just clicked for him that cost Allday that match in that cage match. And it's a completely different side from him.
I agree, but I have one question for you, Kirby Carrion. Are you still tipping on faux votes?
I would have to say yes.
Okay, that's good. Trying to bring a little bit of levity here in the early goings because you can cut the tension between these two with the proverbial knife. For the first time ever, we're seeing them go to war here at the World Gym Arena. You only see a first-time contest like this so many times in your career.
You really do. I mean, this is impressive. I have goosebumps.
I mean, to put it in historical terms, I mean, this really is Brett and Shawn. You know, for people who know, you know, this is the Reality of Wrestling's Brett and Shawn. I mean, these two guys have had meteoric rises
parallel for their entire careers. And finally, we're going to get to see them do battle. Collar elbow tie up to see who's going to start off here. Oh! Brian Keith breaks up. Kick to the gut.
Going for the soul firebomb early.
Snapmare takeover. Cartwheel. Going to cover. Nope.
And that's the thing, Will Allday's kicks are dangerous, but Brian Keith has some shotgun kicks of his own. Wow.
We frequently call them the quickest kicks in the South, but if there's going to be somebody that moniker could also apply to, it is definitely Will Allday.
Will Allday, the master of the autograph. It only takes one, of course. Brian Keith, looking to utilize the rodeo DDT. Both these men have been television champion. Both these men have been Texas champion. Both of these men have been the reality wrestling champion. Very incredible when you look at their stats, how similar they are on paper.
The last time I remember seeing two huge names here at the reality of wrestling go at it that were people that we saw grow into their own was Gino Medina and Rex Andrews just about 3 years ago.
And this started back at the Last Stand, in the Last Stand Battle Royal when Will Allday and Brian Keith were having fun in that match together, and then Will Allday eliminating Brian Keith when it got down to the final four. Brian Keith holding it against him ever since then.
My goodness, just the aggression between these two right now. And Brian Keith landing the first kick of the night. I feel like we need to have a counter on how many kicks happen from each of these opponents.
Absolutely. Will Allday going for that again, missed it. Oh, got it on the third try. Third time was the charm for the former champion.
Now, the scariest part about Brian Keith as of late has been whenever you connect with a big shot, he just gets right back up and stares you in the face as if nothing had fazed him at all whatsoever. And that is the kind of thing that really strikes fear into the other person. But if there's going to be one person that knows no fear, it is Will Allday.
Oh. Like I said earlier, Kirby, I don't think the ring can contain these two.
And here we go, now we're fighting on the outside here. Will Allday connecting with some big shots here. Now dragging him right into, I was gonna say the barricade, but Brian Keith still able to cover it here. Oh my God. Barricade.
You got to be alert if you're a fan here at the Reality of Wrestling. You never know when the brawl will spill over, excuse me.
I do tend to call the front row the splash zone. Oh, and I don't mean splash as in water, I mean as in people.
Oh man, you just heard him. His body reverberating off the diamond-plated steel grate it's used as our entrance ramp.
Brian Keith stalking Will Allday, and oh, what a hit.
Lined his chest up there on the outside. Isaac Bouillon knows that there has to be a definitive winner here. And this can't end in a double count out. Well, Allday rolls all around.
Isaac needs to be quick on his feet there.
Oh! Element of surprise there from Allday.
That's definitely one way to take down Brian Keith. The element of surprise, as you said, Brad.
Oh, no, goodness. Will sees this as his shot to possibly end this all. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Off the top, all the way to the floor.
It's got to be at least a 12-foot fall there from the top of the turnbuckle to the outside. And the fact that he's faced possibly met barricade there, that's just a whole other level of pain right now.
The fans saying this is awesome, and this is a first-time matchup between these two incredible athletes.
Now, this may be awesome for the fans here and those watching at home, but I don't think Will Allday thinks that was too awesome.
And here he comes. Brian Keith able to just slide to the outside of the ring. And he drove his foot right into the side of Will Allday's face. Now into the cover here, shoulders are down. One, two.
Cover. Oh, I thought you could go for a cover again, and now just the fist raining down. Isaac Bouillon warning.
This is a different side of Brian Keith that we've never really seen before here at the Reality of Wrestling. I know I've said that before, but it's just jarring to see him, you know, take the mount there and just go for the strikes like that for Will Allday. It's a completely different and brutal side.
Oh, no. The strength. Oh! Not the clothesline you want to be on.
One, two, and a kick out.
And like you said before, Kirby, this is a different side of Brian Keith, but this is definitely not a different side of Will Allday. I mean, he has suffered injury, he has suffered loss, he has suffered defeat, and he still gets back up to fight again and again.
And let's not forget, it is that kind of attitude that actually made Booker T go to Will Allday to defend the World Championship that ended up costing him that championship.
Oh, goodness. Row Nation behind Will Allday.
Look at this, here comes Brian Keith.
Oh, man, ran into that chop. Put the whole force of his weight behind him. Used the inertia to his benefit. Oh, and an out poke to the eye.
2 for flinching, I guess.
And look at that, Will Allday's blinded. He's just swinging wildly at the air. But Brian Keith's game plan is just working for him right now. As he ties up Will Allday in the tree of woe in the corner there. And look at that, again, targeting that midsection over and over again.
The maliciousness of Brian Keith here has known no bounds at this point. I mean, if he's going to end it, he needs to end it. Any more damage to Will Allday in any kind of way could potentially just end his career.
Oh, look at this, Brian Keith was going to go for something malicious in the corner, but Will Allday was able to counter it, and now goes for the moonsault! But that may have also damaged Will Allday.
A desperate defense maneuver from Will Allday, but he's on his feet.
moves wildly there. And look at this, Will Allday is coming to life. But that kick to the midsection again just crumbles Allday in the middle of the ring.
Like a mule kick there.
But once again, Allday finding life.
Oh no, but Brian Keith rolling out of the ring.
Here he goes. Oh, that's Will Allday. Oh, damn day.
It's like he got shot out of a torpedo. He added a little extra sauce to that dive. And Allday's the first man back up to his feet.
An impressive feat here. Oh, dragging. Oh no, what? No.
Going for it again. Brian Keith, oh my gosh. Brian Keith caught him. I thought he may have been thinking about a rodeo there on the apron.
Very smart from Allday to cut out the knee from underneath Brian Keith. And look at that!
Oh!
Right to the krill, but Brian Keith tumbles inside the ring. Will Allday out on the apron.
And you heard those screams from Brian Keith. That knee is definitely in a lot of pain.
Brian Keith in a bad way.
Oh, now Brian Keith just sat up.
Possum. Headbutt.
Almost like a tank is Brian Keith now. And look at this, going up top.
Oh my gosh, superplex! Both men going all the way down, cover, 1, 2, and no!
How Will Allday is still in this match is beyond me. Oh no. BK signaling he's about to collect that bounty.
Could be it.
He's got the arms hooked here. All he's got to do is lift up Allday, and that soul firebomb connects, and it's all over. Quickest kicks in the South in full display once again.
Oh! Oh no.
Oh no, the fight's out.
Slid underneath.
Oh, there it is, an enziguri off the second rope.
But what is Will Allday thinking?
Allday from the top rope. Oh, big elbow drop.
2, and no, not enough. Just a bit outside for Will Allday.
Not a time to waste Will Allday, but wait.
Oh, wait a minute, there's Gaspar Hernandez, one half of the Road Tag Team Champions, and Matty Ice of the Heat. What are they doing out here?
Oh! Good night, sweet prince.
Well, that's all.
Allday not able to capitalize though. The Heat making sure to cause a distraction here.
Well, Gaspar Hernandez and Matty Ice. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Q with the title. Q with the title. Just like he did to win the tag titles.
And now the Soul Firebomb.
Cover, 1, 2, 3. Brian Keith wins. Brian Keith did it, and there he comes. There comes Mysterious Q. He's real proud of himself.
What a despicable display here shown by the Heat and Brian Keith. I mean, this is... I'm speechless. Oh, come on now.
Well, at one point, Brian Keith helped Mysterious Q defeat Will Allday in the cage, and Q returns the favor. alliance continues to be on display here at the Row. For our executive producers, for our director, Kevin Bernhardt, the historian Kirby Carrion, and Miss Brittany Howland, I'm the Bo Brad Gilmore saying we will see you next time on The Reality of Wrestling. That was created for that man right there at the very first Summer of Champions. That man was the Reality of Wrestling champion. Will have control of Reality of Wrestling. Some people have said Booker T has been drunk with power over the last several months, and his wife, his business partner, the co-owner of this company, said we've had enough.
As we see the jaw-jacking here already from both teams, we're going to give a special shout-out to a few people here. As Mysterious Q tonight is sponsored by the Modern Wellness Center. Gino Medina, sponsored tonight by Kingwood Youth Lacrosse, and Stone by our very own King of Solar Screen, and Will Allday by members of the Row Nation, George and Mar Cherepes, and Colton Foster, the 2021 Fan of the Year.
Well, here we go. Will Allday starting things out for Team Charmel, and he's calling Booker T out. I mean, look at the star power in this ring right now. Will Allday calling for Booker T.
Will Allday
Looks like
Booker, and I think he's gonna go in.
Looks like Booker T's gonna start this match off. Oh my gosh, he's gonna start it off. Will Allday and the captain of Team Booker, Booker T, starting off this main event at the Summer of Champions.
And the boss is ready to go. That is something I never thought I would ever hear here at the World Gym Arena, Brad.
A Booker sucks chant here as these two men, a Hall of Famer and a future Row of Famer, about to go at it. Booker T.
Will Allday just called the boss a coward.
All right, and here we go. Book and Will Allday. And look, Booker T tagging in the Row champion, Mysterious Q, and giving him some words of wisdom before we see the first physical encounter in this 10-man tag. I mean, the championships combined in the ring and on the apron, it's pretty crazy.
I'm trying to do some quick math here, but if I'm not mistaken, there are over 15 different championship reigns amongst all the people here as of right now. I guarantee you we're going to see some of these men hold championships in the future, possibly in the near future, as now Ryan Davidson and Mysterious Q, a tale as old as time here in the Reality of Wrestling, seem to be the thing that are going to get us started here for this matchup.
These two have had several classic battles, but even the Mysterious Q will not engage.
And this is just nothing but mind games from Team Booker T right now, you've got to imagine. Here we go, first lockup of the matchup. The cornerstone of the reality of wrestling, the first ever Grand Slam champion against possibly his fiercest rival in the Mysterious Q.
They had a classic best-of-5 series going back to the early 2010s. Is how long these two have been at it. Again, this is our 8th Summer of Champions event. And Mysterious Q was in the main event of the very first one, where he beat the Samoan Beast for the Reality of Wrestling Championship.
Oh, going for the Q cutter. The athleticism from the champion as he's able to go up on another cutter. Scouted by Ryan Davidson. Hesitation from him at all to get involved with Brian Keith.
Wait a minute, there's Blake Cortez, Stephen Wolf. Masses of humanity. It's Bedlam here in our main event. And Gaspar Hernandez and Ryan Davidson now face to face.
And look at Stone. He's saying, give me Gaspar. He wants him. The only time we've ever seen these two go to battle was at the Last Stand match where they eliminated each other. But now Booker giving instructions to Gaspar as Stone is the legal man. Have you ever seen two titans like this clash here in the ring, Brad?
These are two big boys. We first saw them encounter one another in the Last Stand. Then again, costing Stone the television championship for a big chokeslam.
And that chokeslam has put away many people, but Stone seems to have one of his own.
Oh! A headbutt there. Oh, wait a minute, Brian Keith.
Keith is such a different man right now than we've ever seen him in the reality of wrestling. I don't know what possessed him to join the forces of Booker T. Maybe it's loyalty.
You gotta think Brian Keith became a professional wrestler because of his fandom for Booker T. He had to steal his mother's car in order to go to the Pasadena Convention Center to see the reality of wrestling, and he wanted to work for this promotion someday in his life. He does have a deep loyalty to Booker, and here's Blake Cortez.
First time we're seeing him in action here in over a year as Blake Cortez meeting with Stone again. He was the other man that cost Stone the TV title a year ago as well. So you know that this rivalry runs deep between Cortez and Stone.
Again, at the beginning of the last Summer of Champions, these two had quite the altercation in the backstage. Stone staring down Booker T as he and Blake Cortez. Interesting how that comes full circle, like you said, Kirby, that rivalry between them. Big scoop and a slam. And there's Gino with a senton inside the ring. 1, 2 for control of the company. Side headlock. Haven't seen Gino Medina in recent months. This is a big return for him at the reality of wrestling.
The question mark kick misses. That has been a devastating move, but Cortez seems to have done his homework against one of the biggest names here in reality of wrestling, former 3-time champion. And look at this, that confidence has not left Cortez in the year that he's been away.
Cortez has always been a sensational athlete, and he was just beginning his rise in the reality of wrestling before he moved on to greener pastures for the WWE.
One of the hardest chops you will ever hear is from the one and only Gino Medina, El Intocable. Innombrable. As right now, look at this. Just showing up Cortez.
Look at that, and a big Huracarana. Wow. You'll feel that for a couple days. And here comes Will Allday back in it again. Oh! Blake Cortez able to avert that one. Snapmare takeover, cartwheel there from the former champion. And a kick to the chest.
And Will Allday was the big question mark of who was going to be the last member for Team Charmel as the teams were being built. We saw last time that Will Allday was here. He lost that steel cage match where he said he wasn't going to wrestle under Booker T's Reality of Wrestling.
Crowd still wants to see the Hall of Famer. But now Gaspar Hernandez is in. Booker T shouting instructions as he's done for months for this man.
And nothing seems to faze him.
He's almost impervious to the offense of Will Allday.
The distraction from Brian Keith once again. Oh, could have been fatal.
Knocked him inside out. And every member of Team Charmel looking for a tag. They see that Will Allday is in a world of hurt. And you see the queen here beside us. She's beside herself at certain moments of this contest. Not liking what she's seeing.
Massive scoop slam there from Gaspar. And now we get the tag. Here we go. The boss is in.
And finally, the Hall of Famer donning the tights of the Hall of Fame tag team, the Harlem Heat. Booker T. Big side slam, sidewalk slam from the Hall of Famer. Believe it or not, 57 years of age, Kirby Carry-On, but doesn't look like he's aged a day since the last time you saw him.
Not one bit. Look at that chop. We want to talk about Gino Medina's chops. What about Booker T's? Those are classic as they just collapsed the former Reality of Wrestling champion.
You saw after one chop from Booker T, the chest began to welt of Will Allday. Oh! A tag in to Brian Keith. Booker T enjoying himself. Booker hasn't been in a ring in about 2.5 years. And again, Isaac Bouillon trying to control Booker, but what is he going to do?
Referee trying his best to take Booker out of this matchup, but can you really kick out the boss?
It's very hard to do. And now Brian Keith. Will Allday, and look at that.
The black heart of the Reality of Wrestling is unleashing hell on Allday right now, but the Road Nation coming unglued for one of the most popular names here in the entire history of Reality of Wrestling.
And Brian Keith just losing his cool completely on Will Allday.
And look at this, we call him the quickest kicks in the South, but right now, Brian Keith is showing us that he is more than just his kicks. He is absolutely relentless against Will Allday.
Will Allday, in a desperate way, needs to find the way to a corner, get a tag into one of the four other members of Team Charmel. Will Allday, a big enziguri off the top rope, and here's his opportunity. You see each member of Team Charmel extending their hand.
Allday turning around, 4 hands. He just has to reach out for one. But who's it gonna be?
And he got Stephen Wolf. And here comes a mysterious Q. And Stephen Wolf taking out every member of Team Booker.
Oh, Tiger feint kick right there. Sends Q flying. It's now the Wolf of Wrestling. Showing us what he's got.
He was handpicked by the Hall of Famer. Charmel, cover 1, 2 for the control of reality of wrestling.
And how poetic would it be for the wild card of Team Charmel to get the victory here for control of the company, Brad?
Mysterious Q, the franchise, swing and a miss. Oh, goodness. Whoa. Oh, wow. I mean, those are just reverberating through the World Gym Arena, and a knee blocks it, and another overhand chop. Oh, look at that. And Booker T, the tag team specialist. Remember, he and his brother held 10 WCW Tag Team Championships together. They were actually a one-time Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champion. So don't think Booker is out of his element by any stretch of the imagination.
Gotta imagine that's maybe why he said that he was going to do this himself. This is his wheelhouse. This is where Booker T made his name as a tag team wrestler, as now the momentum of Stephen Wolf has been completely halted.
Good gracious.
This is reality of wrestling, says the boss, right into Stephen Wolf's face.
And now Booker T finds his way back in the match. And now look at Booker, the veteran, making sure the referee is distracted while the entirety of the team gets an advantage.
Referee Isaac Bouillon somehow holding back every member of Team Charmel, but I think the damage may have been done.
And now a tag to Mysterious Q. He and Booker have formed an unholy union as of late. Oh my goodness. And now the likelihood of a Charmel run reality of wrestling begins to get slimmer and slimmer, Kirby, carry on.
This is just methodical right now by Team Booker, as now Brian Keith is getting back into this. And talk about a dream matchup. We're seeing Brian Keith and Stephen Wolf for the first time here in the center of this ring. I wish it was under better circumstances, but Brian Keith just showing Stephen Wolf how it's done here in Texas.
And Team Booker, cover 1, 2. Again, that would have been for control of reality of wrestling, and nonchalant cover from the champion. Here's another one, 1, 2. Q calling out all of Team Charmel.
And you can sense the urgency there from Team Charmel. They can tell that Stephen Wolf needs help.
I mean, look at the faces of the team. They're all concerned. They're worried. And Stephen Wolf is on the complete other side of the ring.
Stephen Wolf, though, firing back here. Able to create a little bit of separation from the champion.
Uh-oh, here we go. With that F-16 slam.
Round and round he goes, Brad. When he stops, the F-16 lands.
1, 2. And Ryan Davidson, the grizzled vet, breaks up the count and goes after Brian Keith.
And you can see Gino Medina telling Ryan to simmer down. Doesn't want to cause a disqualification and cost Team Charmel the victory and control of the company.
Stephen Wolf, Kirby Carry On, is just in such a bad way right now. This is not what Team Charmel wants to see.
Absolutely not. And I think right now it's just the experience from Team Booker. why they're able to keep Stephen Wolf down, but here he comes. I called him the wild card of the team, and right now he's firing back, getting himself closer to the team. He's right there.
And he got it. He got Ryan Davidson. He got Ryan Davidson.
But
Ryan Davidson.
I don't think the referee saw it.
Oh, the referee didn't see it. Booker T had the referee distracted.
And that right there is where the expertise comes into play from the two-time Hall of Famer.
And look out in front of us, Gaspar Hernandez doing some dirty work.
And now, Soulfire Bomb.
Wait a minute, there's a cover here. 1, 2, that's all. He gets a shoulder up. That was a little too close for comfort for the Hall of Famer, Sharmell.
One of Brian Keith's most devastating maneuvers landed, but the distraction to the referee may have been the slight time that Stephen Wolf needed to kick out of such a maneuver. And another tag here as the Mysterious Q comes in. As you mentioned, this event was made for Mysterious Q, owning many of the former Summer Champions main events, and now adding another one to his resume as a Q cutter to Stephen Wolf.
That's it. This is it. Goodbye to Sharmell, but he got his foot on the rope. Oh my gosh.
Booker T yelling at referee Isaac Bouillon saying, "Are you kidding me?"
And now the wrist tape from Q coming off.
Stephen, defiant. We called him the future of reality of wrestling, and now he gets to shape it if he manages to come back and get a tag here and give ownership of the company to Sharmell.
Still, Stephen Wolf can't find a way to his corner. And he has taken a lot of offense, Kirby. A lot of offense. This is not good if you are rooting for the Team Sharmell. Oh, look at that. If Stephen Wolf can realize where he is, he'll realize he's right in the place that he's wanted to be.
He just needs to lift his arm up. 4 people are ready to make the tag.
Look, he doesn't know where he is.
Oh, there he is. He finally figured it out.
Will Allday. Oh, wait a minute. Booker T takes a tumble.
Gaspar now goes up and over. Team Booker 1 by 1. They're falling.
Will Allday and Brian Keith going at it. And a big hurricanrana. Oh! To Gaspar. Will Allday is fired up. Oh, Cortez takes a forearm. Oh!
Cortez trying to come back in here, though.
Lands on his feet, this Allday. Big back body drop. Top rope Allday. And a move. Cover. 1, 2. That's all, no.
Still managed to kick out somehow.
Cortez barely able to get a shoulder up.
And look at this, Brian Keith from the side.
And now it's a brawl. It's complete bedlam. It's complete mayhem. Every man going at it in this 5-on-5 main event. Ryan Davidson looking for it. Trying to get a Davidson driver.
Cortez, look at this. The Horcrux connects.
Horcrux. Medina, though. When Gino's not the legal man.
Shot there to the midsection from the quickest kicks in the South. And we saw it earlier before. We're about to see it again.
Question mark kick. Oh, look at that big slam. Oh! Gaspar Hernandez stands tall.
But Edge Stone.
Oh, a big drop kick from Edge Stone.
They see their target on the outside.
What are they doing? Oh! A dive! A double dive! Edge Stone and Stephen Wolf dives in concert to the outside.
Ryan Davidson.
What is Ryan Davidson thinking? Oh, Mysterious Q catches him. Mysterious Q. Oh! Up and over. Everybody taken out by the franchise.
And now, with no one to stop him, Ryan Davidson taking a bit of time here.
Ryan Davidson going up top.
We haven't seen this in a while. The spiral splash!
A spiral splash from the grizzled vet off the top rope. Wait a minute.
Wait,
What is Booker T thinking?
there's absolutely no way.
Is Booker T? He's gonna do it. Booker's gonna go for a dive. Oh, Booker. Booker was gonna go for a dive.
But now, he is face to face with the man that he has screwed over for months, Will Allday. And here we go.
Booker T. Oh, stops Will Allday dead in his tracks. Scissor kick. Booker misses. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Scarlet letter. Scarlet letter. Oh! The autograph. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Team Sharmell wins. After months of abuse of power from the Booker T regime, Booker T is officially no longer in control of his company. Team Sharmell and the Queen now reign supreme.
We can call this team now the Rose Mightiest Heroes because they have just demolished a titan in Booker T. As Will Allday nailed him with that autograph. And as we always say, it only takes one.
After a decade of dominance from Booker T, Sharmell finally gets control, and justice will be restored as the reality of wrestling. And now, the promotion that is called the Booker T World Gym Arena is home is no longer under the expert tutelage of its namesake. Will Allday did it. Gino did it. Stephen Wolf did it. Ryan Davidson did it. Ed Stone did it. But most importantly, Sharmell did it.
The future of reality of wrestling looks bright, Brad. It really, really does.
What a conclusion to the Summer of Champions. For our ownership, Sharmell Huffman. For our director, Kevin Barnard. For the historian, Toby Carry-On. This is the vote Brad Gilmore saying, what a historic night at Summer of Champions
Introducing first, the challenger from Santa Monica, California, Cameron Cole.
Well, here comes Cam Cole. And as he said to me earlier, when I spoke to him in the back, I said, Cam, how do you feel about this street fight against Will Allday? He said, Brad, the bad attitude era is going to begin again here tonight. Cam Cole, of course, the former road champion, won that title at Christmas Chaos last year in a match with Ryan Davidson and the Savage King. He held that title for the majority of 2021 until losing it to Will Allday.
His opponent from the Lone Star State, he is defending Reality Wrestling Champion. Oh, damn! Hey, Will Allday.
Well, there he is, guys, the Reality Wrestling Champion, bringing a trash can and a Singapore cane to the ring with him. This is a Falls Count Anywhere street fight. No disqualifications. Pinfalls can occur in literally any place, anywhere, inside of the World Gym Arena or outside of the World Gym Arena. There must be a definitive winner here this evening. Abel Andrew Jackson, of course, Will Allday has been a tremendous champion. Do you think that he put himself in a bad position? He asked for this match. He said, Cam, I'm not going to wrestle you. I'm going to fight you. Was that a smart strategy for the champion?
I would have to say, yes. And the reason why is because Cam has been on his feet, has been on his tail, on his just everything, just back and forth, back and forth. He has to put a stop to it tonight. And the only way he's going to do is if he beat the hell out of him.
We've been talking about it all night, y'all. This is the tension in the air is just palpable, and right now, Will Allday handing over the championship, but these two are just staring daggers at each other right now.
The 16th annual Christmas Chaos emanates live in Texas City, Texas from the World Gym Arena. This is your main event for the Reality Wrestling Championship. It is a Falls Count Anywhere street fight. Will Allday defends against Cam Cole. Both these men dressed for the occasion.
It gets no bigger than this.
Waiting for that opening bell from Isaac Bouillon. And there it goes, and we are officially underway. Wait a minute, Will Allday throwing that Singapore cane to the outside. What? These two former best friends, they traveled the road together. They traveled all over the United States. They flew abroad. At one point, they were inseparable. Then the jealousy of Cam Cole came into play. Will Allday took the only thing that Cam was ever really proud of in his life, that Reality Wrestling Championship. Cam looks to get it back tonight and become a two-time champion.
The intensity between these two, we knew that this match was not going to be pretty, and now they're just trying to tear each other to pieces.
Abel Andrew Jackson. Oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Calling elbow tie up, and it led to both men just falling out of the ring. Hit his knee on the apron. Have to see if that comes into play later. This is Falls Count Anywhere. Anything can happen.
Oh, they're about to tear down the barricade.
But how do you not allow, Abel? How do you not allow your personal feelings about your opponent come into play? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, there go the barricade. I mean, you can't win. I mean, we're professionals, right? We are supposed to keep our mind on the game. But come on, man. Your best friends, you're fighting. It gets personal. It gets personal.
It can get personal. Now the action spilling outside of the confines of the arena, or excuse me, the immediate arena, and these two battling. Well, saw the front entryway of the World Gym Arena.
Now they're making their way around the entire arena as I believe Will Allday.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna get chaotic, y'all. No pun intended.
Oh, there comes Will Allday with Cam Cole telling everybody to move out of the way. Reversal there from Cam. Oh my gosh. And Will Allday just got sent straight over. Cam Cole in the middle of the arena here. This is complete chaos. Will Allday launched himself off the steps over the barricade to the concrete floor cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Cam Cole.
We will be right back after a commercial break from our sponsor.
Oh my gosh, and there goes Cam Cole back over. And Will Allday rearranging the furniture on the guardrail. Oh my gosh, Cam Cole catches him. This is chaos. This is chaos. And an attitude adjustment on the outside. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out from Will Allday.
I got to tell you right now, you do not walk away the same after a match like this.
There's no way that you can.
This takes something from a man. It takes something from a man.
And now finally the action getting back inside the squared circle. Cam Cole up on that top rope. And a drop kick. Shades of the Harlem Heat arrow Booker T. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out.
This entire night has delivered from beginning to end. We've seen a steel cage match. We've seen a tables match. We've seen a chairs match, Brad. And now we're seeing this arena be torn apart in this Falls Count Anywhere match.
A Falls Count Anywhere street fight for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. Will Allday defends against Cam Cole here at Christmas Chaos 16. Oh! 1, 2, Cam Cole, a near fall for the bad attitude Cam Cole, who has kind of found himself in the driver's seat here, Abel.
I mean, this guy right here has been on fire. He has been a genius in the ring. The way he's, you know, I said that he had to beat the hell out of him to make him stop. But he has been nothing less than genius than manipulating Will Allday to get into a match like this.
You know, Will Allday asked for it. He wanted it. And Kirby carry on right now. Great hesitation drop kick right on the button from Will Allday.
You're right, Will Allday did ask for this matchup here. You know that he wants to put Cam away once and for all and just be done with it and finally move on. But Cameron Cole just got sprawled to the outside.
Cameron Cole's spine bouncing off of that apron. And Will Allday, what is he thinking? Will Allday's looking to fly. Oh my God! Oh! He just shoved that trash can right in the face. Right in the face of Will Allday. 2, and a kick out from the champion.
He could have broke his nose. I can't see. I can't see.
Of course, everybody on their feet, crowded vision here. Oh! And now the fist raining down from the challenger. And again, you have to question the psychology here, the thought process of one Will Allday. Why challenge somebody to a straight-up fight when you know that you can beat them in a straight-up wrestling match?
Oh! Like you said earlier, I think it's just the emotions that got to him. They were best friends, and then now, oh man, they were best friends, and then they went apart. They bumped heads, and then he can't get rid of him. So it's just like I just can't take it no more. I just want to beat him.
Right now, He's thinking about putting, oh my gosh, on the edge, on the lip of that trash can cover. 1, 2, Will Allday kicks out again. Right now, if Booker T were at the commentary desk, I know exactly the word that he would use. He would say right now, Will Allday is getting mollywopped. Allday, though, with the one arm, now 2, blocking the trash can shot, but a low kick there to the lower abdomen. An inaudible chant from the Row Nation here. This is your main event. Thank you for watching live around the world, whether it be on the Reality Wrestling YouTube channel or your local television provider. This is the main event of Christmas Chaos, and the Allday chant starts to echo throughout the World Gym Arena.
He's choking him and they can't do anything.
He had to crawl around and grab that candlestick in order to break that free. But Will Allday now has created a little bit of separation.
Good Lord. Gosh.
Earlier today, Brad, you asked why accept a match like this? Why accept a fight? That's why. He wants to let out all of his frustration. He doesn't want to just beat Cameron Cole. He wants to absolutely maul this guy.
Well, now the trash can, part of the new winter collection, it looks like, for Cam Cole. Interesting headgear. Oh my gosh, you see the dents.
Oh, it's echoing in there. It's just, oh my God.
The dents, and Cam Cole might have had his eardrums bursted from the echoing. Oh my gosh, Will Allday's flying with the stick. With the Singapore cane. Will Allday flies out onto the ramp cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Cam Cole.
This is when Will is dangerous. This is when he's dangerous. He's in his element. He's feeling it right now.
All right, now I'm getting a little scared, y'all. They're getting very, very close to us.
They're right here in front of us on the stage area, guys. And a reversal here. Will Allday lands on his feet.
Close like on some 13.
What is, oh my gosh, guys, this is insanity. Oh my gosh, a snapmare takeover. Will Allday off our commentary table. Going for a commentary table, going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh my Lord. This is insanity. Will Allday doing whatever it takes to defend the Reality Wrestling Championship.
Oh my gosh, I think we vacate? I mean what?
I'm looking for an escape plan. Oh my gosh, what is Will? Oh my God, just thrown off of the stage. Will has just been thrown off of the stage onto the concrete floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, all this action will continue coming up next on the Reality of Wrestling. Don't go anywhere.
But they find themselves back in the ring here. Oh, Cam Cole shoved over by Will Allday.
You know, after seeing some of the damage that both of these men have taken, I have no idea how. First of all, they're still standing, but second of all, still fighting.
It's pure grit.
Will Allday up top. Up top. Everybody standing. He caught him with a code breaker, a can breaker. Caught him with the can breaker.
And I think he's going to go for it again, but he's going to slingshot himself in. This is how he's won matches here a lot as of late. Will Allday, his reign could be over shortly.
Looking for it again. Cam hits it a second time. And Cam Cole shooting on for the cover right there.
I agree, but I think he wanted to punish him as well. I think he still wants to punish him instead of keeping his eyes on the prize.
Will Allday jumping up, catching Cam Cole in midair with a flying knee.
You don't walk away from this. You don't.
Both men are down. If Isaac Bouillon reaches a count of 10, Will
Oh,
Allday,
damn.
by
I been
technicality,
killed.
will retain his championship.
You ask, is the reality of wrestling championship worth all of this? Taking years off your life, is it worth it?
It is the top prize that we have here in the company, and you know that these men began their journey in this business to be known as the best. So in their minds, it absolutely is worth it.
It definitely is.
Some exchanges here in the middle of the squared circle. An elevated knee, shades of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and one echo by Will Allday. Autograph into that trash can. And now an enziguri. Wait a minute. Cam caught him. Cam caught him. Catapults him. But Allday. Coup de grace. An inverted coup de grace off the second rope.
And this is how well both of these men know each other. They know everything in their playbook, and every single answer for it is now the champion is going up top.
Oh! An elbow drop. A flying elbow drop. Cover 1, 2. And a kick out from Cam Cole. That close. The elbow drop off the top rope. Shades of the Sarasota, Florida legend, Macho Mill. Randy Savage.
Right to the heart.
Yes. Here we go. Send him up for the autograph. Autograph misses. Cam Cole sends him into the turnbuckle. Will Allday reversal. He got him! An autograph of his own! An autograph of his own! What? Oh my gosh, we could be seeing a new champion right now. What? A Texas sunrise from Cam Cole. Cover 1, 2. We got a
Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
You seem like you just caught the Holy Ghost right there, Abel Andrew Jackson. And now you're speaking in tongues.
I am. Oh my God.
Woo! And this does feel like a religious experience right now in the World Gym Arena.
What is it gonna take for either of these men to go down and for the other to claim the Reality of Wrestling Championship? They pretty much emptied their entire tank right now.
An autograph for Cam Cole falls to the outside, but guess what? That's okay in this match. Falls count anywhere.
I think Will Allday knows where Cam is.
Oh yeah, Cam Cole, he's unaware of the current location and the presence of the bad attitude.
This is South Carolina in that Orleans Beach.
This is 3 much.
Yes. Oh
no. Come on. What is Will doing? What is Will doing? Come on.
Putting life in it. Oh my goodness. Will Allday, 2, and a kick out somehow by Cam Cole. Will Allday just went to the top rope and did a moonsault to the outside. Something is not right with this man.
He had to get about 15 feet in the air.
You hear the World Gym Arena right now screaming, "This is awesome," and I've got to agree, this one is not just business, this is personal between these two.
Oh, this is insane. The goal is to walk out champion. I'll be surprised if either one of these men can walk.
I was gonna say they're gonna crawl out champion.
Well, for us, Christmas came early.
Christmas definitely came early.
Ow! Those right hands. That's vengeance right there.
And now Cam Cole crawling into the middle of the ring. Will Allday has him set up, and I think he's looking for an autograph. Measuring Cam Cole, trying to get the perfect shot. Cam blocks it. It's still fine. It's a street fight. Anything goes. Oh!
That's it. That's gonna be it.
Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out from Will Allday.
I can't take it.
How?
I can't take it.
How?
I can't take it.
This is wild. This is wild. We knew this was going to be something special. We had no idea that this would be what we'd see on display, and now a chair being put into the ring. Cam Cole looking under the ring for other pieces of furniture. What does he have? What is that?
Tonight has been too much.
What is that?
Is it a bag of some sorts? He's opening it.
What is that?
It's his vape. What?
That's Cam Cole's vape. The return of the vape for Cam Cole.
He's just stabbing Will with it.
Oh, this is violent. He stabbed Will Allday in the eye and to the side of the head with that vape.
Are they saying Bieber?
An autograph right into the chair. An autograph right into the chair. Wait a minute, Mysterious Q. Q cutter. What? Q cutter. What? Mysterious Q, the new #1 contender for the championship. Just hit him with a Q cutter. And Cam Cole is about a Q cutter to Cam. Mysterious Q. Wait a minute. He just drapes Will Allday over Cam Cole. He's telling Isaac Bouillon to count 1, 2, 3. Will Allday is still the champion. What? Well, we know Mysterious Q earlier in Christmas Chaos won that championship. Won the #1 contender for this championship. And it looks like he decided he wanted to make sure he battles Will Allday.
He made a statement. He made a definite statement. And the bullseye is on Will Allday.
Kirby, carry on. He's calling his shot. He wants Will Allday. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Christmas Chaos we will never forget. This has been something unique. This has been something historical. This has been something that you wrap up, you put a bow on, and you put it underneath the Christmas tree. You were treated here this evening at the Reality of Wrestling for the historian Kirby Carry On, for the face Abel Andrew Jackson, and our broadcast colleague, the final boss, Ruthless Ryan Davidson. I am the Bo Brad Gilmore. This is Christmas Chaos 16, and we will see you in the new year.
And making his way to the ring now is competitor number 2. He hails from Mexico City, Mexico. He is El Fuego del Sur.
give me this one? No, I can't get copyright.
And making his way to the ring now is the fourth and final competitor for this contest. He hails from Houston.
Yeah, you gotta give me copyright, man.
Is Will Allday.
You gotta give me copyright, man. Hey, you might give me copyright. Oh Lord, stop it. Wait a minute. Sorry, I can't get copyright. pressing more. That nigga got open one. He done like 830s and 20. That boy's a jumping horse.
Your winner, El Fuego del Sur.
man who's been referred to as the franchise here in the reality of wrestling, Q. Master of the 455 splash, the Q cutter. All business here this evening as the Q looks to gain another notch on the proverbial belt, adding another championship reign to his lineage. Tonight, he goes for the reality of wrestling Texas Championship. There he is, Will. All damn day. Will Allday recently seen on AEW Dark and AEW Dark Elevation. Man who has made his rounds around the entire country, representing the very state in which he calls home. He is the reality of wrestling Texas champion. His second reign as a champion in reality of wrestling. Remember, Will Allday held the reality wrestling television championship for quite some time. A title that the mysterious Q is also held. Mysterious Q, a triple crown champion here in the reality of wrestling. Looking at that title, and there it is, the beautiful reality wrestling Texas championship held up there by Isaac Bouillon. Quick start to this match. Will Allday looking for a knockout blow in the early going. These two just staring each other down. Will Allday winning that reality of wrestling Texas championship. And since has not looked back. Title was vacated during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic due to Max Umberto's inability to travel. Nevertheless, his loss was Will Allday's extraordinary gain. Oh, saw the power there, but Will Allday able to grab the wrist on the way down to Mysterious Q, reversing it. And now on his back. Side headlock there from Will Allday. But Q being able to stop it. Look at the power of the franchise. Will Allday bringing him down to the mat. See how, one, cover there for the Mysterious Q. Head scissors there. Will Allday finding his way out of it. Looking for another arm drag right there. The Q, incredible. Every time Q thinks he stopped Will Allday, Hurricanrana, Will Allday finds a way to reverse it. Can he reverse this one? And Will Allday does, lands on his feet. Did you see that? Oh, and these are two of the best that we have to offer. And Will Allday looking like the mega star that he is. Oh, kick to the grill. Q with a handful of hair, bringing Will Allday to the apron. These two battling right in front of the commentary table. Oh! Right hand. strong shot there from Q to Allday. Sending him right into the turnbuckle. And you see Will Allday holding on to his chest cavity. That had to damage the sternum of the Texas champion. Some headbutts into the solar plexus of Q, not enough to slow him down. Q now just having his way with Will Allday, where he did in the early goings. Look at that. Dropping him again, flat on his chest. Going for a cover here. 1, and a kick out at 2. Cover again, 1, and a kick out at 1. Q slow and methodical, but he can keep up with the best of them. Beautiful standing suplex, falling with him. Another cover and kick out there. Q, 1, and another cover and kick out there. Q not one to get frustrated, and I don't think that he is just yet. Q has a look of disdain on his face at all times anyway. And now stomping at the rib cage and the sternum area of Will Allday, which has taken severe damage so far in this contest. Going for it again, Will Allday landed on his feet. Got a boot up, slowing the Q down. And another one. Oh! Will Allday holding on to that top rope for safety. As Q, look at the strength of Q, and just dropping him right there on that exposed steel that connects the turnbuckle to the ring post. And the chest and the ribs. Again, taking an inhumane amount of damage so far. Will Allday has to think about just laying down, allowing the referee to count to 10. Nobody would blame him at this point, or the referee just needs to have the understanding, wherewithal, and know-how to just step in and stop this from any more damage as that chop to the chest echoes throughout the WGA. Q on the warpath. Hurting something serious. Q, veteran instincts, getting into the ring, breaking up the count. Oh! Now Will Allday sending him right into the corner of the commentary table. Oh! Now Will Allday getting in the ring as the referee continues his count up to 5. Wait a minute, what is Will thinking? Drop kick. Running drop kick, keeping Q to the outside. Another head full of steam. And a dive from Will Allday. Something we know he loves to do. Coming back in the ring, but what cost did that dive take? You see the face of Will Allday, the body language of Will Allday. He's running on low, but here he goes again. Oh my goodness, diving senton over the top rope to the outside of Mysterious Q. Will Allday doing what he needs to do. Throwing Q back inside. Remember, this is a championship match. Pinfall submission, the only way the title changes hands. And Q picking him up, looking for a Q cutter. hang up on the top rope. Allday. Allday. Oh! Will Allday, high risk at all times. Up to the top. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out. Shades of Texas wrestling legend Shawn Michaels tuning up the band. Looking for that super kick. Q catches it. F16, but somehow Will Allday counters it. Elevated knee, insecurity to the back of the head. Will Allday is like a Swiss Army knife come to life. Oh man, and that'll stop anybody. And now Q, torture rack position, looking for the F16. And he hits it. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5. A kick out at 2.5 by Will Allday. Oh. Cover, 1, 2, and another kick out. What in the blue hell does Q have to do at this point to keep the man who fights all damn day and night down? Q looking to add that Texas championship to his resume. A title that he battled with Aiden Cristiano over. Now powerbomb position. Q, was he gonna go for a pile driver? Will Allday finding a way to counter that? Oh my goodness, hesitation drop kick. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out. Moonsault knocks Q down. Will Allday feeding off the energy of the WGA. Q catches him. Catches him again. Looking for it again. The F16 for the second time. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 3/4. Right shoulder up at the right moment. There is no man more confident in his ability than the mysterious Q. But right now he is questioning what needs to be done to solidify this for me. And at this point, I don't know how much more Will Allday can take. He has done everything he can to stay active in this match, but the mysterious Q, after taking the amount of offense that he has, always gets Will Allday in the position that he needs him in. And right now, a man who's not adverse to high risk himself, perched there on the top rope. Oh my goodness. I think Q might be singing tenor at church this Sunday. Huracarana, Huracarana. Will Allday, this could be the opening he needs. Super kick, Q is down. Will Allday down, can he capitalize? Cover, 1, 2, 3. Will Allday and his battle back and forth with the Q. Finding a way. As Dr. Ian Malcolm once said, life finds a way, Will finds a way to win the championship. Here this evening, in our main event of the reality of wrestling, I have a feeling that we have not seen the last of the battles between these two men. Q gave it so much tonight and was so close. He went for a high-risk maneuver and it ended up costing him the match. Will Allday, still your Reality Wrestling Texas champion. We want to thank you all for joining us this week on the Reality of Wrestling. Be sure you hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the action for our executive producers, Booker T. Huffman and Charmel Huffman, for our director, Kevin Bernhardt. My name is Brad Gilmore. This is the Reality of Wrestling, and we will see you all next week on the road.
Hopefully you didn't see me. Wow.
Look at this. The Alex Shelley Fiend Club. Gifted to him by a fan.
Nigel, the crowd very much behind Alex Shelley and very split on both Will Allday and Gregory James.
Well, I have to say, this is going to be probably the most dynamic match we have ever seen in our careers as commentators.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, we're talking about Will Allday, probably one of the fastest rising up-and-coming talents, definitely a legend in his own right. Isaiah James, who you and I have watched over the years, craft himself into this amazingly terrifying, monstrous personality. And then Alex Shelley. I mean, what can you say about Alex Shelley except that the fact that this man is an amazing talent? These three are about to... Oh, look at that! Isaiah James, just a straight shot knocking Will Allday almost out and going to work on Alex Shelley, proclaiming, "This is my house of the unholy."
Nigel, you and me both know that Isaiah... Okay.
Oh!
Well, that's pretty unholy.
No, I'm pretty much sure that that's very held. Oh! And that's the problem with a triple threat match. You really can't... Oh! Oh! Oh, he tried to turn those two men into hand grenades. You know, you turn a man into a hand grenade, right, James?
No, I don't.
You just pull the pin.
Oh.
Alex Shelley well in control. Oh!
Alex Shelley taking advantage of that hair.
Well, not just the hair, but taking advantage of the triple threat rules. There are no disqualifications in a triple threat because who wins if you disqualify one man?
Oh! Pull it up while standing on the hair.
Oh! Oh, and I think Isaiah... Oh! And a little bit of
disrespect.
Well, let's be honest. Isaiah was kind of disrespectful at the beginning. Everybody going through a nice little bit of a test of strength, and then just a straight shot to Will Allday.
I call that smart, Nigel.
I'm not disregarding his intelligence. I'm just saying other people take offense when you're clever like that. Oh, look at that. Shoulder tackle taking Isaiah James down. Springboard up and over. Oh. Isaiah James still feeling the effect of that pin pull.
Well, that's because Isaiah James is a legend in his pants.
Oh! Manhattan
That's not going to help.
Manhattan drop onto onto Isaiah James' favorite disciples. Up and over. Oh!
Gorgeous floating dropkick by Will Allday.
Floated right into the face of Isaiah James.
You know how long he could have stayed up there in the air for that dropkick, Nigel? all damn day.
I should have expected that.
See, now everyone wants to talk about how much experience Alex Shelley's going to have in this match, but being that Alex Shelley is the international superstar, the worldwide superstar that he is going to be the one with the big target on the back.
I won't disagree with you.
Ooh. Beautiful knee.
Pinfall attempt only 2. Will Allday being very clinical about it, trying to keep everyone separate. Taking a little bit too much time paying attention to Alex Shelley.
Okay, so we see Isaiah James. He's been focusing primarily
on his penis.
Well, on making sure that that's still there. It might not be.
Springboard. Oh, double leg drop. Beautiful by the Unholy One.
Now, if you notice, Isaiah James definitely has been interested since square one of trying to beat and pin Alex Shelley primarily. Shelley, on the other hand, is primarily trying to take out both men.
I mean, let's be honest, Alex Shelley, the veteran, knows the wise thing to do is to dismantle both your opponents before really attempting a pin. Look at that, pitching Isaiah James to the outside, going to work. Oh, big knife edge chop, look at that, sending Will Allday crashing into the corner. Whip reversal by Will Allday. Will Allday rushing in, ooh, right into a big boot. And again. Look at this, Alex Shelley goading him up, scouted it. Will Allday, oh!
Complete shot into that second turnbuckle in the corner.
And that's why the experience of Alex Shelley is going to shine through.
That is classic Alex Shelley right there. Luring his opponent in and dropping the bomb.
Oh!
Or the grenade after he's pulled the pin.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big knife edge chop by Isaiah James. Alex Shelley returning the favor, and again, and again, and again. Oh my goodness, just repeated shots. Ooh. Alex Shelley is a house of fire. Isaiah James, he has got to be on fire. His chest has got to be killing him.
That thing's probably cut open.
Boom!
Running forearm.
Oh! Side steps Will Allday, lets him spear James. Pinfall 1, 2. Oh! Look at that, right? Oh! Head first, Will Allday tripped head first into Isaiah James' favorite disciple. Oh my goodness. Oh! Look at that.
Almost knocked him right back in there.
Isaiah James not wanting any part of the favorite disciple of Isaiah James. Oh no, what is, tree of woe, trapping Isaiah James in that corner.
Nigel, look where Will Allday's head is.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nigel, Will Allday's head is rebounding.
Oh, that's, oh, drop kick right into the, Gregory James's bits and pieces are in bits and pieces.
And his ribs are probably in pieces now too.
Oh. You can't call it a wedding tackle anymore. It's more like a crash pad. Look at this, Isaiah James. Oh, pinfall by Alex Shelley. 1, 2.
That would have done it.
Oh my goodness.
If not for Will Allday.
Will Allday literally saved Isaiah James and this match.
Oh! Will Allday saw the fake coming.
Will Allday, very impressive in his relatively short career. Look at it. Oh!
Dropping him straight down on the back.
These people should not be laughing at Isaiah James and the favored disciple. That will not bode well for Isaiah James. The unholy one does not take well to mockery. Ooh! Knife edge chops in the corner. Look at that. Big kicks to the throat and oh!
Big thrust kick right to the throat and chest area. Working on Alex Shelley's chest just like Shelley worked on his earlier.
Oh! No! A cavalcade of kicks by the unholy one, Isaiah James. Oh! Look at that. DDT pinfall. 1, 2. Oh!
Shelley just getting the shoulder up. Isaiah James close to probably the biggest victory of his career.
Oh, I promise you, if Isaiah James had gotten the pinfall in this match, he would have been able to write his ticket literally anywhere on this planet. Will Allday.
I mean, after he takes some time off to heal.
Well, yeah. Look at this.
Hip up.
Hip up. But still a bit wounded.
I think he might have torn something.
Oh, God, don't say that. Series of forearms. Look at this.
Oh! Beautiful flying forearm.
Isaiah ducked under. Look at this, weaseling out. Push. Reverse. Oh!
Huge clothesline.
Look at that. Allday turning Isaiah James inside out. Look at this. Oh. Whoa, reverse. Oh! Big knee. Hook of the arm. Look at this. Going up for
Brainbuster.
Brainbuster. DDT.
That's gonna do it.
Pinfall. 1, 2.
Oh! Alex Shelley just at the last moment.
Oh my goodness. James, I don't know if I can take much more of this. Oh, Will Allday.
Oh!
With a tripping, I guess that's what, a super kick to the shin. Oh no. Oh, where every man in this match excels. Oh! And look at that. Flipping up and over the top rope. Will Allday crashing down on Isaiah James and Alex Shelley.
Landing on his feet. Amazing balance, amazing athleticism there. But here's the question. Oh!
Isaiah James not too out of it.
They answered the question before I could ask it. The question was, can he keep the momentum rolling?
Look at this. Isaiah James.
Messiah moonsault. Also landing on his feet, Nigel.
Well, I mean, that's what he does. He is, as these fans chant, unholy, unholy.
And his talent is ungodly.
He is an amazing individual. Tremendous competitor is Isaiah James. And now the unholy one is in firm control and very wisely plucking out the less ripened fruit from the bundle to make into a pinfall pie, as it were. Fireman's carry. Will Allday pushes himself loose. Oh!
There's a big flying knee there. Oh!
Oh!
That super kick had some stank on it.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, no!
I think we're going to see a double sliced bread. Yes!
Oh. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3.
That'll do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Alex Shelley.
If that, maybe you'll be the one who gets gone easy on by me. So, yeah.
You know what? No. How about this? How about we bring out just one more person?
Oh, boy.
Well, there's your answer for professional Peter Avalon as Lance Hoyt comes in, and we thought we had a triple threat match, but now a six-way scramble here at Wrestle Circus Encore. Thanks so much for tuning in live on Twitch. I'm Rob Sanderson here at 800 Congress. We are sold out in Austin, the big return of Wrestle Circus, and a mix here of some returners and some newcomers in this six-way match. As in the ring right now, we've got Fuego del Sol and Sprida going. Here, mask versus mask, showing this athleticism. Sprida in the green, Fuego del Sol in the orange and yellow. As off the top and showing that agility off the ropes again, and great maneuver there. As now here into the ring, Will Allday, the Houston native. Go after Fuego del Sol. Holds on there at the ropes. Allday, though, connects with a drop kick here. And now it's Colin Delaney in the corner. Delaney off the ropes and gets a count of two. And now he's rolled out. Back and forth action here with Delaney and Allday. Of course, you heard from Delaney on commentary earlier tonight. This is his second match here with Wrestle Circus. Allday here, just about a year into the business. A brash, rock star-esque persona he's got. It's Delaney and Allday going at it here in the ring. And now the big man coming in. Lance Hoyt, one half of the Killer Elite Squad. And he was pretty vocal coming into this return for Wrestle Circus. Says if you think he's a has-been, well, he is coming for everything. Not coming here to wrestle, but coming here to fight. Is the American Psycho, but there he's sent to the outside of the ring. And now, Delaney here, but Avalon coming in. Over the ropes and caught by Hoyt. Oh boy, and look at that look on the face of professional Peter Avalon. One of the librarians for AEW. Now Delaney gonna fly and sends Avalon crashing into the first couple rows here at 800 Congress. First Delaney, you saw in his entrance coming out and drying off some of the fans, and wait a minute, what a maneuver there to the outside. And that's Allday, and now Hoyt, the big man, off the ropes. And nope, he's just gonna step over the top. Then sent to the outside. Sprida, what does he have in mind here? The fans loving this contest, but wait a minute, Hoyt back in, and oh no. Oh boy, right over the top, chokeslam to the outside on the others. A mix of styles in this contest. And the American Psycho here. Now he's got Fuego del Sol. Hold on. Nice reversal there into the Rana. A lot of action here in this contest. A lot. The outside, that front row's taking a beating here in front of us for the broadcast position. Fuego to the top. Oh my! Unbelievable stuff here from Fuego del Sol. Picture perfect maneuver there, spinning in midair as he sends Avalon back into the ring. This the Wrestle Circus debut for Peter Avalon. Self-proclaimed biggest man in professional wrestling, you heard there. Out of Carson City, Nevada. As he in trouble. Now Allday back into the ring. And what a super kick there. Got him right in the jaw. Sprida back in. Coming over. And the quickness on display. Now Delaney in the ring. Sprida has a hold of Delaney.
Delaney, nice reversal into a cutter there from the Rochester, New York native. Nice maneuver there from Colin Delaney.
Oh
And
my God.
now
Yeah.
he just gets pounced away by Hoyt, who had it scouted. And Hoyt going to work. Cover in the center of the ring and broken up by 3 other members of the contest. And now the numbers effect here in the corner. And that's what these competitors likely have to do here, take down the big man Hoyt. Hard chop there from Avalon. Busy week for him. Tomorrow night, he will take on former WCW champion David Arquette out in Irvine, California. But right now, involved in this crazy contest here in Austin. Avalon coming in, Fuego del Sol, and Hoyt still kind of on his feet. Delaney coming in with a drop kick. And what a beating taken here by one half of the Killer Elite Squad. First, Delaney and Hoyt both previously with stints in WWE. Delaney returning last year. Avalon coming in. Sent to the outside. Now Allday. Big drop kick there. We'll have a steam coming in. And whoa, what a move. And now Delaney to the outside. The speed here from the extremely cute wrestler, as he's known, Colin Delaney. And now he's in trouble though. And Fuego del Sol sends him crashing down from up top. Allday. Big kick there. Going to take control of this contest. It's been all over the place. We thought this was going to be a triple threat
Oh
match.
my God,
A little bit of
Keanu.
surprise. And oh, the way the neck snapped back. Spider coming in. And I believe he's calling for it. Calling for the twist of fruits. And he connects. Cover 2, but then takes a boot right to the side of the face. And now Avalon has him up top and crashes down. Could this be it? Cover 2 and no! So close there. Now Avalon has Delaney up on the shoulders. And what a chop there from the veteran Delaney. Hits him hard. Avalon stays with him and gives him back a chop of his own. These two going at it here in the ring. Now, wait a minute. Little double team here on Delaney. Delaney trying to fight out, but oh, sent down by Hoyt. Lance Hoyt taking control of this contest. But hold on, wait a minute, he caught him. Oh boy, he just went about 20 feet in the air. Are you kidding me? The strength here in the American Psycho. Oh boy, wait a minute. Maybe not the best idea. Oh, okay. Well, an A for effort, but oh boy, you're gonna regret that. Almost put him through the canvas. But wait a minute. El Sol up top and just went bouncing off of Hoyt. Picks him up like a rag doll. You gotta be kidding me. That's gotta be it. It's 2. Whoa, wait a minute. It's 2 and... Oh boy. That was almost a 16 versus 1 upset right there. Out of nowhere, a pinfall for 2.5 in a 10th there. And now Hoyt sends him down 2, and that'll be it. What action here. On display from all 6 of these men.
Your winner, Lance Hoyt!
An incredible showing here. Lance Hoyt victorious. Lance Hoyt working all over the world, New Japan. The big show coming up in Dallas in just under 2 months.
I told you, there weren't many hugs or handshakes in my ring. I don't care who the Wrestle Circus champion is tonight. You're gonna die.
Oh boy. Allday didn't like what he heard, and wait a minute. Well, the cocky attitude here from Hoyt. They gonna eat some of his words here. The other five taking exception. And there's a group hug. Exactly what he didn't want. And if you can see his face in that mess, certainly not happy as he throws everybody off. Some people love hugs, and some people just don't. Lance Hoyt, that's quite a hug. Maybe he'll learn to appreciate it. You got hugged. Never know what to expect here at Wrestle Circus.
Right, shall we go? What's so bad? It used the basic EDB scramble algorithm, so
Where NZ? Oh, I thought